important thing today, a credible.
Good morning, everyone.
The most important thing today are credible sources, and we listen to Jim all the time. What is your concern on Executive Order 14067, which was just signed in as with Biden and company only a few months ago? What is your concern 14067?
Yeah, it has a number of parts, and the thing with executive orders, or for that matter, legislation, I can say you have to read the fine print, and you do, but you have to actually consider the hidden agendas. Like, I can read it, anyone can read it, it's a public document, but what's behind it and where are they going with it? And that's really where the urgency comes in. It's basically an order that accelerates the U.S. movement towards a central bank digital currency, so-called CBDC. These are happening all over the world, but all of a sudden they accelerated it. And they said, no, we got to move fast on this, and we got to catch up. And that's what 14067 was about. But so that's kind of what you could get from reading. But what's the hidden agenda? To not only push the digital currency agenda, which we'll talk about in a minute, but they have to get rid of cash, because as long as you have cash, you can do an end run around this. So these two things are coming down the track pretty fast now. But what else? And this is the key, and this is why we're sounding the alarm a little bit on Executive Order 14067. So once it's digital, a couple things. First of all, they know your whereabouts. Surveillance to identifying your political preferences, withholding taxes, account freezes, account seizures, time limitations on your money. Your money's like a countdown clock. It expires after a certain period of time, etc. I could go on and on, but you take the point, which is it's not your money anymore. I've always said to people, you put your money in the bank, it's not your money, it's the bank's money, and they'll give it to you if they feel like it. Well, this is that same idea on stilts, and this is like, and now the government's involved, and it's easier, everything easier, faster, cheaper about payments is also easier, faster, cheaper about surveillance, confiscation, account freezes, etc. And then people say to me, they explain that what I just said to you guys, and they say, oh, that'll never happen. It's already happening. I mean, it's already here.
Trends there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Okay, there you have it. All right. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, elders of GMS. Okay, and citation, peace, and blessings, and to the hopeful elect. Okay, the fellow laborers is pushing this truth into the end. All right, now you heard it. You heard this. Devil's he's speeding things up, and by him speeding things up, that means he's worried. He's worried that this is that he's going to run out of time. So he's like you heard, they have to speed things up. They have to speed things up. So let me read the scripture here. I have which we all know it, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And that's the funny how, we like it's always been said that we sound like a broken record. But it's kind of funny that the only ones that's not hearing this song being repeated constantly over and over. You ever had that? You ever heard a jam? Everybody got a good jam, their favorite jam, man, that they can literally just listen to it over and over and over and over. I have a few songs like that, which one sticks to my mind. No Rhyme, No Reason. If you have a chance, look up that song, No Rhyme, No Reason. Man, that's a smooth as soul, man. I can literally just keep it on repeat constantly, over and over and over anyway. And that's exactly how it is with this truth, with these prophecies, with this warning that is constantly being played over and over and over and over, you know, over and over. Because actually, it's actually a good sound in the Most High's ear, hearing it played over and over and over, hearing his prophets singing that new song over and over and over. And the only ones not hearing it is these niggas, man. These niggas want something new. They want something deep. That don't make no goddamn sense, you know? And that's why they're going to get caught out there with their pants down. You know, they're going to get caught out there literally with their pants down. So again, let me read this scripture, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And it's coming. And that's these prophecies, man. That's the way of this devil. He know no other way but death and destruction, captivity, slavery. You know, that's all he does. Like the scripture says, the people in the midst are using oppression. I can't remember where that scripture is. I think it's in Ezekiel or Jeremiah. Here, let me see if I can find it. Ezekiel. Okay, Ezekiel 22:29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robberies, which really this is referring to a lot of these Israelites, and mainly Israelite camps, churches, you know, that are literally robbing the people, you know, depriving them of truth, you know. But the people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. So with that, I'm going to close. Shalom.